Lisa started her journey as a Success Club member in January 2022 and completed it in August 2024. This means she has cleared all her clutter and created the habits that she needs to stay clutter-free forever. It took her 2 years and 8 months to completely clutter clear 8 areas and rooms in her home that had been completely cluttered for over 39 years. As Lisa explains, I had tried to clear my clutter myself for years before I started my journey as part of the Success Club 2022. Just before the pandemic, I had even contacted someone who said that they could come to my home and help me clear it all in 5 days. Now that I've completed my journey and cleared all my clutter myself, I realize how crazy it is to think that someone else can do it for you and that you can clear it in a matter of days. Nearly 3 years on the journey has only cost a total of twice the 5 days I was quoted, which I could not have afforded in one go. I'm also glad the pandemic stopped me from spending a fortune on help that would not have cleared it all and would have been very stressful. The timing of the Success Club was perfect for me because I retired just before Christmas that year in 2021. If I hadn't had my journey as a project, I'm sure I would have found a course to take that would have just created more clutter than I already had. When I started going through my clutter, I found so many things that were creative courses, classes, or workshops that I had taken, including course notes I had taken and never referred to, not even once, but didn't let go of because they might come in useful. From my life timeline work, I realized that I didn't take courses, classes, or workshops because I wanted to take things up as a hobby. It was because I enjoyed learning or going to the class or workshop to do something creative, new, and meet new, interesting, and like-minded people. Realizing that made it much easier to let go of the stuff that I had related to that course, class, or workshop because I could just capture and enjoy the memory instead. Memories and feelings don't take up physical space like the clutter does. Many of us in the Success Club found step 1 of the journey both fascinating and challenging. To realize there are reasons why you struggle with clutter, to realize that you're not lazy, crazy, or stupid just because you struggle with clutter has a huge comfort for us all. As we learned and realized things that we shared in our weekly group sessions, we all experienced bad days and tough weeks, but we got each other through them together. As a result, I have made friends for life. I didn't tell my friends outside of the Success Club that I had started my journey because, like many other Success Club members, I didn't want the pressure of them asking me whether it was cleared yet. They hadn't been to my home for years, so they wouldn't have known whether I was doing anything or not anyway. Instead, I decided to do a reveal when I had cleared my entire home by inviting them round for coffee. And although the volume of clutter had got worse between the last time they had seen it and when I started my journey, they were seeing it completely clutter-free. They saw my before photos on the walls and couldn't believe how bad it had all got, or that I had cleared it all without having someone come to my home to help me. I now have my friends round for coffee or lunch regularly. One friend comes round every week because she's helping me with organising to get it decorated, ready to go on the market so I can downsize. I finally feel at the age of 67 like a responsible adult who has mature friendships because I can host in my home. It may only be for coffee or lunch, but that's so different compared to what my life looked like before I started the journey. I finally have choices about what to do with my life, choices I didn't feel I had before.